Hi everybody, it's Tatiana, and today I'm just coming to do a quick wrap up of my reading experience for the Dewey 24-hour readathon. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this experience. I hadn't done it before, and my main reason for not doing it is because typically my schedule is just always hectic, but that's pretty much always going to be the case because I got a lot of stuff going on a regular basis. So I decided to go ahead and do it this go round, and like I said, I really had a good time. I read all of the things that I read were things that were on my bookshelf. They were not library books, and so I feel good about that. And I read a book finished a book that I have been wanting to read for so long, and I just delayed in doing so. So yeah, really enjoyed the experience. I also really enjoyed Nicole over at Nightmarish SFF. I think that is the new name of her channel. I will put a link to her channel in the description box below. But she did live stream reading sprints that really made all of the difference for me when it came to actually knuckling down and sitting down and getting some reading done after being busy in the morning. And it was really nice to have the live stream, and all she did was sit and read for 30 minutes or 45 minute sprints, and then after the time was up, she did a little chat, and then she would do another sprint. And she did that for about 3 hours, and it was really fun, really community-driven, I guess is the word that I'm looking for, because I felt like I was actually reading with a friend. And so that was really nice. And then there were people who were watching who, joined in and participated in chatting a little bit while we were having some of the sprints. And as someone who is not as active on Twitter as I could be, I don't utilize Twitter as well as many of you who are in the BookTube community. I'm working on it, but I just don't right now use it as well as I could, and so it really made a huge difference for me. So thank you, Nicole, for doing that. Keep doing the live streams. I'm loving it. So on to what I read. I finished Parable of the Talents by Octavia Butler. This is the sequel to Parable of the Sower. And y'all, when I finished this book, I literally kissed it like 5 times. I enjoyed this book so much. Every time I read something by Octavia Butler, it just makes me miss her as an author all the more. It just breaks my heart that I have read something that's so great and so enjoyable, and the person who wrote it is not here. And I was so close to having an opportunity to meet her, and she passed away before that happened. But the only issue that I did have with this, and it has more to do with this edition, is that there are some typos in this edition, and there are some sections of the book, not sections, but some lines where the ink did not completely transfer to the paper. So there are some words that are half cut off, which is not the fault of Butler. It's the fault of the publisher who repackaged this, not repackaged, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for, who put out this edition. So that's my only issue. The story is phenomenal, and I will hopefully have a review of this up later as soon as I can figure out how to do so without spoiling it. After I finished that, I read Volume 6, 7, and 8 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8. And I have to say, of the 3, just on appearance, this right here is the most beautiful of the 3. And all 3 I ordered off of Amazon, but I need to look and check to see who I actually ordered this from, because this was definitely packaged better and it came with no damage, whereas books Volume 6 and 7 both had damages on it. I also think this was the one that I paid the most for of the 3. But yeah, that was really okay, but this one was just absolutely gorgeous. Then I had to go to bed because this happened on the Saturday before the choir that I sing in at church sings, and so I had 2 services this morning at church, so I had to go to bed because I had to get up at 5:45. And once I got up and actually got to church, I had about 10 minutes left in the readathon to actually sit in the car and read, so I read all of 4 pages of The Birthing House by Christopher Ransom, and this is what I will continue reading for another October read. This is a spooky read, so yeah. I had to switch arms because my arm was getting tired and I didn't feel like setting up my tripod. All in all, I read 654 pages in 24 hours. I have not done that in a while, and had I not had to take 3 hours for rehearsal and driving to and from, then I would have gotten even more done. So I'm so happy with the 650 pages that I got through. One of the weirdest things about doing the readathon is that my TV did not go on at all yesterday, and that's so unheard of. I'm such a TV junkie, and even when I am reading, I will have the TV on mute. Like right now I'm recording and the TV is on, but it's on mute because I just like having the TV on. There's a story behind it. Not get into that. But the fact that the TV did not go on at all yesterday was mind-blowing to me when I realized it. I didn't turn it on until almost 1:45 this morning, and that was only because I was going to sleep and I needed my mind to settle after reading the last volume of season 8 for Buffy. And so I turned it on and put it on one of the shows that I have on my DVR for it to just play for a little while I went to sleep to help settle and bring down my mind. So, yeah, but I really, really cannot say enough how much I enjoyed the readathon experience. I did not participate in any of the challenges on Twitter, but I did go on a little bit just to, see people talking and to converse a little bit with other folks. I did not vlog because I spent the day in perm rods with my hair twisted and in perm rods, and so that just wasn't how I wanted to do my very first vlog. So that was my reading experience for the readathon. If you participated, I really hope you enjoyed yourself. I will definitely be doing it again in April of next year when it rolls around. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I hope you all have a good weekend whenever you see this video. Peace out.